The activity card sort. The purpose of the activity card sort is to establish the activity preferences of clients for the purpose of constructing an occupational therapy client-centered plan. The activity card sort can be used for 3 different populations. So there are 3 different forms available. First is the institutional version, which is Form A. This can be used with persons entering into a hospital, rehabilitation, or skilled nursing facility due to an illness or injury. Recovering version, Form B, is for persons returning home and receiving outpatient or in-home services after an illness or injury. The third form is the community living version, or Form C. This is for persons over the age of 60. It does not assume the client has an illness or injury that requires specific treatment. With Mimi, we will be using the community living version, or Form C, because Mimi is 64 and does not have an illness or injury. Hi, Miss Diane. I'm Rachel, your occupational therapist. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine.
Okay, and do you know what occupational therapists do?
Tell me.
Okay, well, occupational therapists work with clients to get them back to independent living and improve their quality of life. So I know that you are over 60, so we are doing an assessment today called the Activity Card Sort, and it is going to establish what activities that you prefer to do or what you've done in the past. So we have 4 categories right here.
Okay.
One is given up. The other is do now at same level as before, not done since age 60, and do less. So first, what would you like me to call you throughout the assessment?
Mimi will be fine.
Mimi sounds good. Okay. First, I have this stack of cards. And can you place the cards in the category that best describes your involvement with the activity?
Okay.
And it can be your involvement in the activity within the last year.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And you can talk for it.
Do I just put them down?
You just put them down as you go, and just leave a little room so we can see so you can continue to know what it says.
Oh. Well, there's not enough room.
You can just stack them.
Okay.
You've given up card number.
Well, I haven't done it, so I guess I gave it up.
You gave it up.
You don't have one for do more?
No, we don't have one for do more. I'm sorry. Rusty. One more time.
I made a mistake.
You do. Okay, that's cool.
you.
That's okay. You have a lot in your do now category.
I know.
And a lot in your do less. Why do you do these things less?
Is that what you're asking me? Why do I do
Not
it?
specifically those, but just because you don't want to, you can't.
Some of them I just never have done.
Oh, okay.
Like, well, I've done that one. Let me see. I don't want to go to the doctor or therapy.
Because what?
Spectator sports. I
You
don't.
don't have to go through them.
Oh, my grandkids are older, so they don't have a lot of spectator sports.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you just don't have reasons to do them.
Yes, that's a good thing. I do a lot of these more than I used to do, but you don't have a skill thing.
A category for that.
Yeah.
Why do you do more now? Why do you do more now than before?
More freedom.
More freedom. Why?
I don't have children running under my feet.
Okay. Which that one's at?
That's walking. I do. I want to do more walking.
You want to do more?
Yeah. I do more exercise. Need to do more.
Do you still canoe?
I'm going to canoe again.
You're going to kayak? Why'd you make a face?
Because I've traveled enough. I don't want to travel
So
anymore.
you've given it up.
I don't want to do this one either. I don't like talking on the phone either. I don't like want to this.
You want to do less of what?
Visiting friends and visiting family and friends who are ill.
Oh, okay. You want to do less of that.
Dancing, I do more dancing. Do this, that, volunteer work. Also that. Storytelling.
So storytelling with children, you've given it up? Didn't you used to tell me lots of stories?
Yes, I did, but I haven't told you a story in a long time, have I?
Man. You probably have.
This is like it just hadn't happened.
Okay.
I do this then.
You do that again.
So really, I do now a lot.
Go on.
A lot of these are more or the same.
More or the same? Okay, can you pick out of all the cards you've seen, 5 of your favorite activities?
Out of all the cards.
Out of all the cards, 5 of your favorites.
Okay. This one.
Okay, which one is that?
Dancing. Family gatherings. Kayaking. One more.
Think you found it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what are your 5 favorites? Is that 5?
Oh.
Okay, what are your 5 favorites?
Gardening, computer, kayaking. That's my favorite.
Okay.
But I haven't got to do it lately since I moved.
Okay.
Well, I like family gatherings too.
Okay.
And dancing. I'm just learning dancing.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, Mimi, so after I recorded the answers that you gave me, you have retained over 60% of the activities that you have done in previous time. So that's actually pretty good. And then your top activities were canoeing or kayaking, family gatherings, gardening, dancing, and computer. So what we want to do is see how we can continue to keep you involved in those activities or get you involved in those activities if you're not involved in your activities. So that's what this assessment is going to help us do. So thank you for doing this with me, and thank you for your time.
Oh, you're very welcome.
This is Mimi's score sheet where I looked at each activity card and circled the correct number on the form that went with the category that she placed the card in. After adding up each column, I was able to put in the current and previous totals for each group. So for instrumental activities, the current was 13.5, and I would divide that by the previous, which is 20 points, and it would be a percent retained, which was 67.5%. So I did the same thing for low demand leisure, and the retained percent was 65.7%. For high demand leisure, it was 47%. For social activities, she retained 56%. And the total percent retained was 60%. After asking her 5 favorite activities, these are the ones that she listed: kayaking, family gatherings, gardening or growing flowers, dancing, and computer. The top 5 activities that Mimi chose through the activity card sort can now be used to help make goals for therapy. Goals may include maintaining her current level of participation in activities or regaining participation in the activities. Improving the validity of the activity card sort. Much of the validity problems of the ACS deal with the percent retained score. The score is not an accurate measure of the amount of activities that a person is still involved in compared to the amount of activities they were involved in before the age of 60. 3 things that could be added to help with the validity of the ACS are: a category for never have done should be added. Mimi's percent retained score was reduced because she had never participated in many of the activities, even before the age of 60. She had to place the cards in other categories that, in turn, lowered her score. Second, a category for do more should be added. Mimi is currently more involved in many of the activities than before she turned 60, and this should be accounted for in the overall score. Third, a category for choose not to do anymore should be added. The total score does not take into account why Mimi no longer participated in activities. Mimi no longer participated in many of the activities because she had no desire to, or circumstances had changed, and she no longer had to. Improving the reliability or consistency of the ACS. Although the ACS has been demonstrated to possess internal consistency and test-retest reliability, there is still room for improvement. Also, inter-rater and intra-rater reliability should be considered and improved. 3 suggestions for improving the reliability include: number 1, to provide scripted probing questions for the therapist to ask when a card is placed in a particular category. This could help different therapists to achieve similar results when evaluating client participation. Number 2, as the participant goes through the cards, have them pull out their top favorite. They can exchange the top cards as they go through the remaining cards. When asked for the top 5 activities at the end of the sort, the participant may forget some of the activities that were involved. Each time the test is given, they may recall different activities. Number 3, the clinician could record answers as the participant goes through the card sort instead of waiting until after. Because there are so many cards, it can be difficult for them to stay separated into their assigned group. If they are misplaced, then the score will not be accurate.